So knowledge-wise, I know that the main thing is to go out and do and try and attempt and see what works. But I know that you've done a lot of reading and then going and trying. What are things that you've read that you would recommend to other people?
Oh, book-wise,
Yeah.
anything from Kurt Saxon, Ragnar Benson. You're going old school. Any of the field guides from the, what is it, Audubon? Or not Audubon, but those bird watcher people that put off books. Not like National Geographic. You know the kind, if you can find them. They're about that big, probably about like that big, got full of pictures. They're normally green and yellow. I'll figure out the name.
From bird watchers?
Well, they do Audubon stuff. That's it. Everybody wants these books. And they're green and yellow. It's a little book.
Oh, okay.
That's the one I got.
What about Firefox?
Firefox is a bunch of, no. I mean, it's good if you want to read a bunch of old farts talking about how they did shit.
Oh, okay.
But living off the land, blah, 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 a lot of it comes from experience. Now, with Kurt Saxon and Ragnar, they're like, they were survivalists in the 60s, 70s. Yeah, they got into a lot of cool shit, tell you how to do that shit. And then you got, who makes the fucking four-man James Bond series, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, I still got all my fingers, and I read those when I was a kid. Along with reading and, growing up with non-vets, them crazy fucking headhunter bastards. Yeah, my life was interesting. What is it? Special Forces medical book. That's another short, pudgy book at Green on medical shit. And they'll teach you everything. And then, like with Ragnar Benson, he teaches you. Who's Ragnar Benson? And I'm pretty sure it's him. Where no doctors are and no dentists are. That's a good book. And they're easy, and the way they spell it out is it's for the layman's man. Basically, go, hey, this is what we know, this is what we're showing you, but we're not responsible if you mess up because you want to be stupid. And that's one thing they always put in there is, this is informational purposes only. The reason why a lot of this stuff, that you do this stuff, because if something does happen, you're not a hindrance to your community, you're a help. But also just knowing this shit and testing yourself to become a man among men. And that's the thing, is testing yourself, and you build up confidence, and then your woman kind of looks at you like, ooh, ooh, yeah, I'll lick his toes.
Ew.
That kind of stuff. Well, you know what I mean.
Ew.
And that's what keeps the romance going. Yeah, you become the masculine man, you ain't being toxic, but you're knowing how to do shit. And if something does happen, you're not a burden. You're actually, hey, I'm going to help out until the government comes to save us.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing it's actually kind of cool knowing this kind of shit.
It is.
It's different. It's not meant for everybody, but everybody can do it. And the thing is, a lot of people don't do it is because they're scared of failing. But how can you fail as long as you're trying? Yeah, you might fuck up the first time, get cut, get burnt, but you won't do it again.
But you know what? I think you have to fuck up to learn.
Oh.
Like, you have to mess up to learn what does and doesn't work. Or, like, when I was learning fire from just stuff here in the Pacific Northwest, I learned I needed more of it. I had the things I needed, but I needed more. So you have to go and you have to try and you have to mess up. Otherwise, you're not going to figure out what does and doesn't work. Now, that does not mean that, your kid falls off a bike and you go to suture them. Fuck no. You go and, buy some chicken or something for that and practice. But
well, that's the whole thing is you can practice on anything. Pigskin's the best to practice. Or, like what we used to do when we got into gang fights and shit like that, is you didn't go to the hospital, you sewed yourself up, you drank enough, got numbed, and either you did it yourself or
someone else.
You know?
Which cracks me up. You sutured yourself, but you cannot stand the sight of blood.
It's mind over matter.
No, I know that.
If I have to deal with it, I'll just suck it up.
I know.
But if I don't, I'll be coming, oh my God, I don't want to do this shit. It sucks. You know, it's just like when I pull my own tooth.
Yeah.
That's what sucks.
And it is mind over matter. And society nowadays has made this fucking coin phrase of toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so annoying.
Well, yeah, because then they want you to rely on them, and everybody knows that, yeah, government is the last resort. Every time government gets involved, they will fuck you over, but don't do anything to protect or save your own ass or everybody else. But because government will come and save you, it's like, what are you, fucking schizoid?
They want a bunch of bitch boys.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Did I tell you that...
No, we ain't going there.
Oh, no. Did I tell you that there is a thing now, apparently, where guys are in their soft man era? Have you heard of that? Oh my goodness. So I was watching a video where this lady went out for dinner, right? And it was a date. And, she was like, hey, are we going 50-50? Are you paying what? Because back in our day, we either went Dutch or the guy paid. I always offered Dutch because that was just the polite thing to do.
Hey, if a woman pays for my dinner before I met you, I know I was getting laid.
Well, no, but here's the thing. He was like, oh, well, I'm in my soft man era, so I'm going to let you pay. Now, it was like a $200 dinner.
You know what that is? That's called a mooch.
No, hold on.
That's a parasite.
Hold on. Her response was fucking hilarious. And she's like, you're what? He's like, yeah, I'm just going to basically be a woman. What they think women are, how they're perceived now, or what a lot of women actually are, which they go out to dinner, rack up this horrible bill.
That's a mooch.
Yeah.
That's a parasite.
And then, act like a cunt. But she's like, okay. She goes, well, if I pay for this, are we going to your place or my place? And he's like, what are you talking about? She goes, well, this is a $200 bill. And I know if the roles were reversed, if I'm paying for this,
you're munching.
I'm expecting a piece of that ass. And she goes, so are we going to my place or your place?
Yeah.
And he was like so flabbergasted and just, he couldn't even speak. And he's like, oh, no. And she's like, then you're paying for your half.
Well, yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, what the fuck is this soft man area? I call it soft boy era.
It's called getting away with being a
bitch.
What we used to call being a man child.
Oh my goodness.
That's another thing too. Everybody thinks you got a choice of being an adult. That's why everything's so fucked up now. And now here's the kicker.
Yeah.
When Gen X dies, because boomers too old and they're too fucking, got the Alzheimer's. Gen X, the last generation, will go, hey, dumbass, get off your fucking ass. Let me show you how to do it. Get it done. And that's my main gripe. I don't understand why you guys think you have a damn choice. Nobody does. That's why these kids are so fucked up. Government's getting away with what they're doing.
Yeah.
And everybody, pull the dick out of your ass, grab your fucking cojones, and say, look, life, bring it. And then test yourself. You will feel so much better, and you won't be, oh my God.
You won't be in your soft man era.
Yeah. I'd be embarrassed.
I would too. I couldn't
See,
even.
here's the thing. Everybody thinks they're great calling themselves an American. American used to be, I can. It didn't matter if you're black, Mexi, or Jew. It does not fucking matter about your race. It's what you can do. Like Gen X, we were growing up, we were judged by what we could do.
Mm-hmm.
What we couldn't do, we didn't say anything. It was like, yeah, I got something. And you did
you did not run your mouth.
Yeah, and you didn't run your fucking mouth. You did what you could do because you had no other choice.
Right.
But then everything got soft, and it's like, wow, okay. That's like right now, if all of a sudden, boom, electricity goes out. If you don't know how to do anything, just the basics, you're going to die.
Yeah.
And then you think most people, well, I'll just rape, rob, and pillage. Well, motherfucker, you don't get it. A bunch of Gen X motherfuckers are pissed off going, Wolverines, bitch! And it ain't going to last. See, because that's the way most of us Gen X look. We're like, hey, just leave us the fuck alone. We can do everything. But if you want to act stupid, you're going to win some stupid fucking prizes. And we're not going to shed a fucking tear because we're too old. We're tired of this shit. We're supposed to be getting to the point where we can retire, but we have our children living with us. Now it's our grandchildren living with us, and they think that it's okay. Yeah, I'd be ashamed of myself. It's like, no, I need to try fucking harder and be something, because what are you going to do when we die? Who are you going to go, oh, who the fuck are you going to go, oh, who's going to take care of me? Nobody. You're going to curl up and die.
Well, and Gen Alpha is way too fucking young. They're the new Gen X's, but they're way too fucking young to take care of everybody.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't even be fair on them.
Yeah, and that's my main gripe. It's like, if you don't know, fucking ask.
Yeah.
I'd be more than happy, and that's why I'm making these videos, because I'm sorry, these fucking, I've seen, don't take this wrong, I've seen queers with more testosterone and more balls than most of these. I'm an alpha male.
Okay. I'm a Sigma. No, even some of these new, I'm a Sigma. No, you're not.
Yeah, I'd have more respect for, Slim Shady coming out in high heels, black steel stockings, learning this kind of shit and anything else, and everybody calling him a fucking, all kinds of bio shit, but he's actually doing. Versus, I'm a man, I got sparkly gear, but I've never been out in the Tulies, but when this shit happens, I can take care of it. And then when it happens, they fall right on their ass and they got nothing. Now that's the main problem.
Or we go out every weekend and ruck on the fucking road.
Yeah.
The hell?
Well, here's the thing. What I mean about people that, we go out and ruck. Well, are you using that shiny gear in your ruck that weighs a fucking ton? And if you're not,
get rid of it.
Get rid of it. Because all you're doing, it's capitalism too. But quit being a poser.
Right.
That's another thing too, is after Gen X, millennials, we're riding on the Gen X fucking shirt tails because we're posers. Bullshit. And that's got to stop too. I mean, here's the thing. I'm trying not to get political, but every goddamn day you turn around, all you hear is nuke this, nuke that. Hey, we're going to draft your ass. And I hear a lot of people, they can't draft me. Yeah, they'll show up at your house and say, here's the thing. Either you join the military, or you see your family, we're going to take them. That's what'll happen. Or we're going to lock you up in fucking prison and put you into some places you ain't going to like.
If we won't get political, we'll just get generational.
Yeah. No, here's the thing. I'm not getting political. I'm pointing out the truth.
Yeah.
I could care fucking less. See, because with Gen X, what you'll hear a lot of it is Wolverines, pass the fucking, the Bengay. Give me some aspirin or Tylenol. My shit fucking hurts. Fuck this, fuck that. Get the fuck out of the way. I'm going to do it myself.
Fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find out. I don't want to hear your shit.
Yeah.
I will feel sorry because then I'm going to clean up the blood. And I'm going to be fucking hurting in the morning.
Back.
But to get back onto the books and how to learn new shit, you just basically, start with that kind of stuff. And then jump on the computer. And, that's another thing, too, is Gen X, we grew up, okay, I got a computer. I can jump on, like, YouTube, how to do anything. And there's, the biggest thing you have is, who do I want to watch first to show this shit? But then you ask a millennial, they're like, I don't know how to do that. Dude, do you know that computer you have in your hand? Type in how to do this. Oh, really? Yeah, quit watching fucking stupid shit. Learn how to use it. It's a tool. Just like everybody, oh my God, it's a gun. It's a tool. Right. I can use it to either protect myself or I can use it to kill. It's one or the other. It's not fucking, and then expecting just like, well, I'm going to bash the cops, but the cops better save me. Well, I'm sorry, 1953, Congress passed a law. Cops ain't got to do shit to save your sorry ass.
Is that when they became law enforcement?
Yeah. See,
from peace officers or law enforcement?
I'd rather, see, like growing up, we had cops, and I guarantee a lot of people, yeah, I remember them fuckers. When they would raid a house party, they'd be like, okay, everybody go home. Okay, we're confiscating all this beer and all this other shit, and then you get one smart-ass old cop going, hey, if you're that fucking stupid, being that fucking loud, I'm taking your shit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to properly dispose of it over the weekend. But they don't tell you that shit. Or, when a cop would say, hey, if I catch you again, I'm going to beat the fuck out of you.
Yep.
I'm going to take you downtown, beat the shit out of you, drop you off, and then you can walk home. And see, that's the thing is, with these cops.
We had good cops back then.
I
won't say they were all good.
We had decent cops. I mean, I
Yeah.
dealt with a lot of corrupt ones, but some were decent. It was like, hey, there's kind of like that mean uncle. Hey, dumbass, you were stupid enough to get caught. Your dad told you, if you're going to do stupid shit, don't get caught. You didn't listen. Now your ass is mine, bitch.
Right.
You're kind of cute. That kind of shit.
Oh, and all your stuff got confiscated. You had dope, weed,
Oh, yeah.
drug, or alcohol, all that.
Yeah, the worst goddamn thing is, like up on Green Hill, everybody knows what Green Hill is.
In
You're up there
Tacoma.
throwing a kegger and shit, and fucking cops roll up. Ugh.
There goes their stuff.
Yeah, there goes my keg, there goes my taps. But the cops always knew who the smart people were because you grabbed the taps. Because the keg was 9 times out of 10 stolen. It's one of them kind of things. Everybody, we did shit and it was different, but we learned things, how not to do stupid shit, because you did the stupid shit when you're a kid, not when you're fucking 30. And like right now, that's why I'm making these videos, because it's like, fuck me, I'm scared. I'm totally scared because too many people expect everybody else to do for them. And that's, what the hell? That's scary. I mean, actually, it used to be a shameful act, to expect somebody to take care of you when you're more than capable. I mean, if you ain't capable, and then like with my daughter, she's like, I asked her, I said, why you guys like it? Well, because we don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I'd rather hurt somebody's feelings, and then instead of sitting there back watching, hey, yeah, you're my family, and I'm going to let you do stupid shit. Keep doing stupid shit and keep fucking yourself up.
Right.
Go ahead, I'm going to hurt your feelings, but after you pull your head out your ass, you go, hey, here's a 6-pack of beer, I'm sorry. Cool, right on. You stop doing stupid shit, now you're growing. Cool.
Yeah.
But that's, those are the books, the whole school of hard knocks. But like with books on how to learn shit, another thing too is listen to Mark Cornke. He'll teach you the history of our fucking country and what's going on. Along with, because he has Communications Tuesday, Weapons Wednesday, fucking logistics. He'll point you in the right direction.
And he's on libertytreeradio.org, I believe it is.
Yeah. And then they're on fucking oh god, what is it? There's a
I'll
big
put a
on the shortwave.
I'll put a link I'll put a link down in the description.
Another good person, it's like books, yeah, there's all kinds of books to read. A lot of YouTube stuff, type in how to do all this, how to do that. I mean, there's all kinds of ways of doing shit, but there's so many damn channels you go to, and that's why what I'm doing is I'm going to make videos of, it's going to be a whole bunch of everything that you would need to know instead of going to fucking buku fucking channels. And, like right now, most of my videos that I'm making, they're not bitch sessions. I consider this a bitch session, but it's how to do this, how to do this, how to do that. Just get out there and do it. And if you watch my videos and you go, yeah, I need to do this, but you never do it. And then when it happens, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
If you had the opportunity to do it, but you were just lazy,
That's
you're
on
just
you.
lazy. I don't want to hear it. That shit's on you. That shit's on your family. That's on your your whoever. That shit is on you. And that's the one main gripe is I kept seeing more and more people making these fucking videos here in the Pacific Northwest. One guy ran away from it. Oh, Tacoma, escape from Tacoma. Dude, I grew up here. It's because you ain't got street cred. Street cred goes a long ways when knowing how to do things. When I have no military experience, but you're ex-military and you're scared. Well, what are you telling me? I'm in the military. I went a little bit, and then get moving out in bumfuck Egypt and start talking shit. No, that ain't how it works. I get a lot of people are scared, but scared is, is an emotion. You just suck that shit up.
We grew up in some pretty wicked areas.
Oh yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. Once you conquer death.
I'm traumatized.
Yeah, once you conquer death, you just kind of go, okay, life, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You get one shot, and if you waste it, that shit's on you. I mean, it sucks, but that's life.
You got me thinking back to things that I went through growing up. I shouldn't have made it.
Well, see, here's the thing.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing is you learn what you can. It's like a lot of people, they go, yeah, I'll learn someday. Well, that day came and passed, and now you're fucking going, oh my God, I should have. Well, you start now. It ain't that damn hard to learn this stuff. I mean, it's actually kind of fun, especially if you're a man and you got a woman, and you start talking about this, and she's like, gives you that subtle hint, like, hey, dumbass, I look at you really, nice. But it's also fun in a tent. Or, you know, hey, honey, you want to be a tree hugger? You
Go
know?
hold, go, go do downward doggy on that,
Yeah.
on that log or on that stone.
And see, here's another thing too. Like when you're going out and practicing your stuff, you're also getting a workout.
Yeah.
So like when you're carrying, don't start off like, well, I'm gonna do, and then you pull a fucking. No, you start off slow and steady, and then you slowly build it up. But at the same time, when you're doing things, you consider it a workout. Okay, you're killing two birds with one stone. Okay, I'm learning and working out. I'm learning and working out, and then every now and then it turns into, especially if you got a woman who likes to get out and do that shit, make it comfortable for her. And then she's going to be like, ooh, he's taking me into consideration.
Even if she doesn't like going out and doing that stuff, make it comfortable for her.
Yeah.
I like being out here, but sometimes let me rephrase. I like being out here, but I like to be comfortable. And I know him being him, I can say, hey, this is where I'm having a problem. For example, usually it's just how, sleeping on the ground. And he will make it comfortable.
Here's the thing.
And they're easy fixes.
What we're doing right now at the base camp is what I call a woman's camp. But like when I'm out and doing the stuff, the videos you see me where I'm in the field, this is how you would do it if you had to rough it.
Yeah.
See, you're getting best of both worlds.
Right. But if you have a woman, to get her out and get her involved and get her learning also, make it, not glamping, but comfortable, and you go out first and you learn it so you can kind of show off to her.
Yep.
And if you are overweight or out of shape, then start slow. Start with, a 5-pound backpack with just some stuff in it, like water bottles or something, and just start walking your fucking block or up and down the street. You can start small, because I will tell you, I used to be heavily overweight.
Lots of ovens.
Yeah. I had a Costco muffin top and then some. And, I've lost a lot of it slowly over time just by being, trying to be more active and trying to carry more stuff and push myself. So it takes time to see results also.
Right.
So
let's
go play.
Round this up. Kurt Saxon, Ragnar Branson, Mark Warnke on Liberty Tree Radio. He'll point you in the right direction. You can call in and ask him. He'll ask you all kinds of books. Special Forces, medical operations. If you can find any of the old American Survival Guide magazines, those are good. Blackie Thomas, he does bushcraft. He's another really good on YouTube. That's about where I'd start right there. So if you're watching this, you're probably a beginner, or you're like, hey, looking for something that you don't know yet, because there's all kinds of tricks of the trade. So until next time, get out and play.